What's up, y'all? Let's been a minute. Welcome to the collective status. Hey, Kendra, how are you?
Good girl. This weather had to wake me up a little bit. Had to give me a little
Yeah,
wine.
yeah. I was not, girl. Forgot to grab mine, so she gonna be holding it down for the sipping for us today. Cause
Let's
definitely hot
drink.
right to bed. I was like, oh, I set my timer for 25 minutes. Girl, I was knocked out. My body just woke up, so I was like, let me get it. Lord
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I hope
Right.
y'all missed us. We missed y'all. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, got
Um,
some holidays.
right. Facts. Holiday. You celebrated the 4th of July?
See, no, I really celebrated my birthday.
Oh yeah,
So
facts.
it's like,
That's cool.
I don't count, but I didn't wear red, white, and blue. I wore I did wear red, but it was because I was trying to match my hair,
Yeah, true.
not for the fourth.
Right. I saw this post that was like, I'm always bringing a post, but I saw this post that was just like, I don't need nobody thinking. I forgot how it was worded, but it was like, no, just in case anybody wanted to know, I drink every weekend, so don't think I'm drinking just because it's the 4th of July.
Right.
I was
Okay.
like, facts. Please don't think that I'm drinking because it's the 4th of July. Like it's a
Right.
liquidation every weekend. And then I had a red, white, and blue. The picture I just posted, like I was gonna wear that. It just so happens that I bought it like that Friday or whatever, and I was like, dang, like I can't even wear it this weekend. But I was like, whatever, I'm off on Monday. I'm wearing it on Monday. I purposely
Right.
did not wear it on the 4th of July because I was like, I'm not supporting. Like I don't need nobody thinking I'm supporting. Like forget the opinions, but still,
Right. I think I.
Juneteenth all day. It's Juneteenth only. Oh, we just gonna
Right.
turn it on a holiday. That's it. Lord Jesus, y'all. But Kendra's gonna lead us in the topics today. We got a few things to chop it up with y'all about.
Yes. So, well, first we have two brands um that submitted some images and information about their business because we all know it's Wednesday, Working Women Wednesday, Working Men Wednesday. We just love to support and showcase businesses, local or far, supporting small businesses, become businesses, or even established businesses. Yes. So if you ever want your brand featured on our podcast on a Wednesday, you just DM us. We'll send you a form to fill out, get the information back to us, and you will be um, your brand will be promoted on our podcast.
Mhm.
So yes, so our first one is a beauty brand called C. Marie Beauty. Her name is Sierra. I actually know her, so that's my fault, girl. My
Right.
bad.
But off of it.
Right, C. Marie Beauty. Okay, so I'm actually a customer of one of her company because I really really love supporting black owned businesses. So I had found out her business. We actually went to Art Institute of Charlotte together, and
Okay.
we became like really really good friends. And her product is all organic um products. So I'm going to show you guys a few of them. All right, so the ones that we're looking at right now are the Ruby. God, me, oh my goodness. Okay, Ruby Rose Oil. Okay, sorry, girl.
Look, we human. We gonna be human.
Okay, Ruby Rose Oil. So it's rose oils. You can use that as like a oil just put on your face once you wash your face, moisturize it. You can use that oil on your face. Also, has products for men and women. I know off the top of my head, she has beard oils for men. Women, I personally have used her toner and her black soap face wash. Now, I went through a little period because of the mess, and out of nowhere, I just started like breaking out. So, I had reached out to her personally and was like, I was already doing some YouTube and things and stuff like that, and I just wanted to like find a product that was reasonable in price and actually worked. So I went off on a limb and then I had started using her products. And when I tell you, I'm not even saying this because I know her, But I'm the type of person like I really be trying stuff like from the whole vinegar to honey to lemon, like all
Right.
that stuff to turmeric powder. Like I be trying all those type of things. And her products really, really work. And I highly suggest it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put her Instagram. There we go. So that is her business page for C. Marie Beauty. Okay. Her products are all natural skincare brand, affirming all to embrace their inner beauty. Okay. And she also have like some shimmer oils. Y'all, it looks really good. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see who we have next. All right. So the next person we have is called Art Dealer Apparel. It is a graphic T-shirt and hoodie clothing line based out of Los Angeles, California. All T-shirts designs are available in a variety of colors. Our T-shirts can be dressed up and down for any occasion using Bella Canvas unisex T-shirts for the right fit and feel. So, um, little side note, I'm very big into like art and things like that. So her brand really caught my eye. Like I love paintings and things like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a real good painter, but I do love enjoying things like that. So a little fun fact about her brand. I'm gonna pull up these two images before I show other images. So the unique thing about her brand is she uses her art and other people's painting to form the design for the t-shirt. So this is one of her designs that she actually painted. So this is the painting that she actually painted. So then she
Mm.
goes and turns it into a print for shirts. So ultimately, her brand is really to promote other artists' work.
Right. Okay.
Really
That's
cool,
dope.
you know?
That's dope.
Yes. And this is another image of her work, and that she transferred into a T-shirt. And
Mhm.
her personal page is at Phoenix Jakes, and she is the owner of the Art Dealer Apparel. I'm gonna show you guys some more images. Am I too loud? Do you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, maybe it's just me. My volume up. Okay, so here's another image.
Oh,
Of
that
things
one's
you
dope. I
can
like
find on
it.
her website.
Hmm. I like how she's pairing it with stuff. I've always liked stuff like that. Like when it's like the whole outfit, like people just.
Right.
I
Give you
think it
some
gives another
ideas.
vision. I'm loving that.
Right. This is one of my favorite ones too because I put on a little hat,
Oh yeah, now that's
okay,
cute.
with some shorts.
That's
The
cute.
outfit.
I know
Yes.
that's right, girl. Hold on, let me take a little picture of that. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Definitely here for it.
Those are just a few samples from her work. Once again, the brand is called Art Dealer Apparel. That is the actual name of her brand and the website that you can Google and search for more merchandise from her. Once again, I said, this is just a real creative, different way of approaching, fashion, like turning your
Right.
own design, other graphic designers' work, and then putting it on a t-shirt. Like that's dope. That was real dope.
That's some constant collabing, definitely.
Right, like constantly, and then you just showing other people support. That's nothing
Mm-hmm.
but love. That's what we need in this community.
Like I was spelling her name wrong. Pheonis. Yeah, I'll find it later. I'll make sure I say that video. But that's what's up though. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the brands. And like we always say, like every other Wednesday or just in between, just shoot us your information um, if you want to be a part of the platform and want us to showcase everything on here, no matter what it is you do, regardless if it's something that you love, we're more than willing to share it with those who follow our podcast. So, but yeah, shout out to those brands though. That's dope. That's definitely dope. It's so
Yes.
weird because I always feel so committed. You know, when your friends do something, like I have a friend that does, like it has like a facial line. So anytime I see other facial stores, like I'll be wanting to try it, but I'll be like, dang. But you know what I mean?
Oh
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
I see
already
what you're
committed to
saying.
somebody. But now that is dope though,
Now I
especially
feel
with
you because you would probably be like the only brand that I would go to for what you sell.
you know what
So
I'm saying? Like it's just after a while, and then especially with skin types, like I done got so used to like once something works for your skin, you be like, nah, I don't really want to use nothing else.
that's why
Like
she about to. I'm already probably out of. I think I'm about out of the face wash, so I have to hit her up again
and get
soon.
some more. Yeah, once you find something, I say stick to it because my
Mhm.
skin, it either it likes it or it doesn't. Like it's
Right.
no in between, literally. But that's what's up though. Shout out to them. I'm
Yes.
loving that clothing one though. Definitely, definitely.
Right. So our next segment is hot topics. Okay. So we have a few things that we want to discuss that has been happening since the last time we aired, and just some things that recently, has been the talk, especially via Instagram and internet. All right, let's see. So our first topic is, sorry, I'm looking for a name.
Oh, this one.
Yes, thank
Gotcha,
you.
girl.
All right, Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad. So, um, so apparently, I guess when it was made news that he was supposed to be released or whatever, and she made a comment as far as like, finally he's free or something along the lines of that, and then after that happened, I think she has affiliations with Howard, I believe, right? I think. And it was like news going out that she was going to be released from whatever her obligation or affiliation was with them or whatever.
Mhm.
And apparently Bill Cosby actually has provided millions of dollars to them. So it was another post saying, I think
Mm.
one of Felicia Rashad's friend was like, well, if y'all gonna let her go, then y'all need to get back all that money Bill Cosby didn't give you. And I'm like, okay,
Oh
but like for
God,
real.
messy, messy. I'm
Right.
weak.
Messy. But like, what is your thoughts on her statement?
I mean, if it's true, like the whole money situation is true. I mean, if you've been giving me money, I want you to be free too. Like, but I don't know. I grew up on like not even just really her statement, but like I grew up watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? Watching Bill Cosby. So it's like I've been kind of in like oblivious to everything. Not only say this, everything that's been going on. Like I've been seeing, like you know what I mean. I haven't even been following really his story, but it's just always been like because even when I seen the post, I was like, dang, he's still like that. Like it was just like one of those things. Like he's
Hmm.
still gone. Like what? But I'm team him only because it's kind of like one of those things. You look like you grew up. We grew up like Bill Cosby was like one of our grandfathers. So it's like hey, freedom in. And then whatever reason, whatever they got going on, I feel like that's their business. So regardless of the fact either he gonna be in or he gonna be out and whatever they choose to continue to do is gonna be they're gonna do it regardless. So
Yeah,
that's kind
because
of how I feel.
apparently I think it
Freedom.
was like false evidence or something. I don't remember
Yeah.
why he got freed, but it's like it's a lot of controversy going on about saying like, oh, people don't be believing rape victims or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a tough
If he
little
truly did
subject.
what he did, it's kind of like, of course, you do the crime. I mean, you do the crime, you need to sit. But it's like if y'all don't really have the evidence to kind of prove it, it's kind of like what y'all gonna do. Make you know what I mean? You are gonna make them sit for
Right.
nothing.
He
Too
jailed
many
for them.
innocent people sit for nothing. So it's just kind of like you ain't got the evidence. Keep it moving. Let that shit go. Don't even drag it out. It's too much other shit going on. We need to be worried about than for you to not have
Yeah.
the evidence, especially after this long. Because like I said, I was looking like okay, I didn't even know he was still gone. Like it was just one of
Right.
those things. Like, okay, so
Right.
that's it. Mm-mm.
The next topic I have is, do you think Shakari Richardson should participate in the Olympics?
And do who don't smoke a little something?
I know.
Like,
That's what
what
I
is the
said.
problem? That's how I feel about. Like, I feel like that's corny, especially when they came out with the. It's my thing is every time something happens with someone black, African American, whatever the case may be, we always have a comparable story. Like every time we do something quote unquote wrong or something that society or whoever gotta say so in it doesn't agree with, like there's always a comparable story of the opposite race, and that's one thing that just kills me. Like every time there's something to compare, like the one day when y'all don't have something to compare, okay, like we'll take a seat and be like, okay, you know what, she did wrong. But it's always a comparable story. Like it's always a but such and such did it and it was okay. Like I just feel
Mhm.
like at the end of the day, like everybody said, like I don't know the girl's life story, but like apparently she lost her mother. First of all, she just now she has all this hype around her name. So it's like ain't no telling what her comments look like, what her DMs look like, what people are saying to her
Mhm.
constantly. She probably got people in her DMs telling her she shouldn't even made it as far as she came. Ain't no telling where the stress level is. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's
Oh
like
yeah.
she probably hit the blunt a couple times to release some stress. And so what you caught her
Right.
at the wrong time. I feel like everybody copes differently. Like I feel like that should not
Yeah.
stop her. Like you know how many athletes hit the blunt? Come on now. Like y'all really think? Come on now. Come on now. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Because I
I don't
kind of
think.
feel like it's becoming legal in a lot of states. So it's kind of
Right.
like, at one point, are you guys going to cross it over to maybe her physically just do? I don't know how they could test it. Like if you just have,
I don't think so.
you know what I'm saying? Like that'll be different. But it's kind of like,
Yeah.
at what point are y'all going to do it where you're going to follow along with the changes of
Right.
the law in certain states and area? But I get it because it's a sport.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's
But
probably a
it's not
lot of
like
other
she did
stuff going
anything to
on
like
in
enhance
this
herself.
world. I mean, not in this world. There's probably a lot of stuff going on in sports that y'all could be disqualifying other people for, besides something
And y'all
that
letting it slide. Y'all letting it slide. All that. And the thing is, I just feel like all that hype didn't do nothing but make them want to. Like, let me just find one thing. Like, because she got the
to
long
to
nails, she got the lashes. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at all of that. So it's just kind of like, okay, let's see if we can catch her slipping. Not say they did that on purpose, but it just so happens this girl gets
she
all this
just made
hype.
it big on the internet, and
Yeah.
then for
And now
something to
y'all want to,
go
take,
take it right away from her.
please, they need to let that girl be and keep it moving. So
She
she
just
can
had victory, and then went from big victory to like not even be able to run
yeah,
and
like y'all shaming her for hitting the blunt. If y'all don't let her live, like it's really no telling like what she got going on in her life. Like regardless of all the good we see, that ain't nothing but social media and TV. Like it could be so much more
right.
going on. So yeah, no, I think they need to let her be. Cause isn't she supposed? Apparently, I saw something that said that she's supposed to be good. She's on like a 30-day suspension or something, and apparently the on the last day is gonna she'll be good to do something. I forgot what the next part said, but apparently she's supposed to be good for something. Like she'll be fine
Um,
once her suspension is up.
Yeah, and but I think it was, I remember seeing that, but it was something where she could only participate in like something during the Olympics. I could be
That's so
wrong.
corny. That is so corny to me.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
well, I hope it works out though. No,
right.
let that black girl be.
Okay.
Period.
All right. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about that's been going on um in our community that we've all witnessed, and it is about the man Edward Matthews. Um he is the man who said racist verbal things to an African American male, and I believe he was at his own residence,
Mm,
and we're just saying all kinds of things. And I feel like a few days later, the police came back and arrested him. Of course, our black people went and supported, and it
mm-hmm.
just went crazy from there. And it's just like things like this need to continue happening, because people be feeling obligated to things that they don't need to feel obligated to. And
Right.
it's like time has changed over years, but something has to happen for other races to see that, you know what I'm saying? It's a
Mm-hmm.
different time. You can't be doing stuff, but it just takes certain little things like how him getting arrested, that needs to continue to happen. Y'all need to set these
Right.
examples with these um white people coming on to African American males or any other races coming on to an opposite race. Like it just needs, those boundaries need to be set. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. that he got
I like
arrested.
him too. He
He
did the
got
most, and he was coming out of his mouth crazy, and then to feel like, oh, but the
monkeys
thing
and
is,
all
the
kinds
cops
of
was making him feel like that, but he just to feel like he was so like in the loop or in cahoots with
right.
the cops that nothing could be done. Which I mean, at the same time, how can we even really blame him for feeling like nothing can be done because nothing has been done? Like people talk to us crazy all the time. But yeah, I'm happy that an example was set, just so it's kind of like moving forward. Maybe they will. I mean, it ain't gonna happen overnight, but maybe seeing that video, like they'll just kind of like, either gonna boost them and make them feel like, okay, well, let me try it and see, or it's gonna make them really be like, okay, let me chill. Like it seemed like some changes actually happened. Where was that at again?
Ooh, I can't even tell you. I do
Happened.
have a clip, but I couldn't even tell you where it happened. I don't know. That's a good question.
Well,
I'm gonna
I'm
have to
happy
go
with
for
I'm
myself.
happy that they did something like somebody actually cared enough to actually go out there, and we'll see what happens next with that because that's always fishy. It's always like, okay, let's just give them what they want for a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, stuff go back
Mhm.
to normal, and not even be on the negative side. But that's just what they keep showing us. Like they'll do a little something something just to say they did it, and then that's that.
Yep.
So
So for those who haven't seen it, I am going to show a clip of a brief discussion that they had, and then it's also a news clip included. So they're going to also be talking about it on this clip. So Paris, let me know if you see it. I am sharing my screen. Hopefully, you see this.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
This is live outside Mount. It's a story that's gone viral. A South Jersey community confronted a man over his racist and aggressive rant against his neighbor. The man has been charged now, and he remains behind bars tonight. Action News reporter George Solis is live outside Mount Laurel Police, where talk continues about the incident. George.
That's right. Good afternoon, Sarah. Edward Matthews appeared before the judge today for his first appearance. Now, he will remain in custody until his first detention hearing sometime later this week. And today there is, as you can expect, more fallout from that already viral video. Today it is geared towards the Mount Laurel Police Department. In an interview with Action News on Monday, the South Jersey man caught on a now viral video using racial slurs towards his neighbor's door in an argument is regretting his words.
Just like I told the Mount Laurel police,
Oh
get
Lord,
these monkeys
Jesus, y'all!
out of
I'm
here, and you can't
sorry.
do.
During our interview, he worked to explain his actions.
I was
Wait,
out of
pause.
line. I let my anger get
Run
the
it
best
back.
of me.
Now, as it turns out, it may not have been the first time that happened. Tuesday, the
We can
Burlington
still hear it though. I was about to say we can still hear it.
Oh Lord. Girl, I was trying to clear your stuff off the screen.
Oh. Oh.
It's okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna run that clip just really quick, really back, real fast.
I'm over here asking questions.
Excuse me. I am weak.
This is live outside Mount Laurel Police, where talk continues about the incident. George.
That's right. Good afternoon, Sarah. Edward Matthews appeared before the judge today for his first appearance. Now, he will remain in custody until his first detention hearing sometime later this week. And today there is, as you can expect, more fallout from that already viral video. Today it is geared towards the Mount Laurel Police Department. In an interview with Action News on Monday, the South Jersey man caught on a now viral video using racial slurs towards his neighbor's door in an argument is regretting his words.
Just like I told the Mount Laurel police, get these monkeys out of here, and you can't do.
During our interview, he worked to explain his actions.
I was drunk. I was out of line. I let my anger get the best of me.
Now, as it turns out, it may not have been the first time that happened. Tuesday, the Burlington County Prosecutor's Office released this mugshot.
That's what you get, sir.
Okay, that's
Oh,
exactly
that's
what you get.
I'm too weak. I am too. I'm weak at everything, but yeah, no, I'm definitely, I'm definitely glad that happened though. He was confident. He was real confident. Somebody needs to sit him down. Well, we gonna see. Has he been released?
No, he's still waiting. He's still waiting. Yeah, he's still
Okay,
in jail.
it's been a couple days. They
Yeah,
might
he's
be.
still waiting for
They
his.
might be scaring him a little bit. I guess we'll
Oh,
see.
I'm sure. Ooh, they
It's
better hurry.
I know they're talking jump to him in there though. That's the only thing that's probably really getting to him. It's probably not even well, no, the fact that he's in there. But if they done seen that, the people that's in there done seen that, yeah, they probably giving him hell. I hope so. And I'm not one to wish bad on anyone, but oh well. Oh well. But so we're going to uh welcome our special guest in just a couple seconds. Did you have something that you had to display the video prior to? That's what you wanted to.
Oh yes. So yes. So the the artist that we're bringing on today, he goes by the name of Ceo.Joseph. This is also his Instagram panel where you can follow him if you're watching. Let me go ahead and pull up a little image of him.
A little something, something.
All right. All right. So he's going to come on. He's going to talk about some things he's working on. We're going to ask him some questions to get to know him a little bit better. And if you're watching this, feel free to ask questions as we're following along with the video. All right. Let's bring him on.
What's
Yes,
up?
sir. What's going on? What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain.
That's
What
what's
about
up.
y'all?
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. I'm
Oh,
glad to
you
be
said
here.
how are you? We're good. Oh, well, I'm good. I said we're good. Cause y'all speaking for you too good. We good.
Right.
Yeah.
So, um, before we get started, tell them a little bit about yourself. Yeah, you can just tell them a little bit about yourself, and then once you're finished, we also wanted to bring you on to talk to join in on our conversation about our last two topics, I believe, or maybe we got one or two topics, just to feel the vibe of the show. We'll proceed on to talking some more about you, but go ahead and let the audience know about yourself.
Got you. So, my name is Joseph Isaiah. You can also call me CEO Joseph. Born in Raleigh. Been living in the 704 for about 10 years now. So, yeah. I'm an artist. I'm an engineer, producer, a DJ, overall entrepreneur. Do a little bit of everything I can get my hands on, particularly music based. I got into fashion design earlier this year. We actually dropping some smooth stuff next at the end of this month as well. Yeah, so that's a little bit about myself. You want me to go ahead and talk about the previous topics as well?
Oh, if you
Well,
got some
if you
feedback,
have something to say about those, we can touch on them. We ain't gotta stay on those too long.
Oh, or yeah, for sure. I mean, Brett got what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Folks gonna learn eventually. I hope folks, you know what I'm saying. Folks gonna learn not to keep trying. This ain't what it is. This ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying?
This
So
ain't that.
yeah, for sure. And they definitely need to let Shacarri run. So,
Yeah.
right?
for
Right.
sure, for
That.
sure.
A little
That
something. I agree. I agree. Um, so is that where you are currently? You in the studio that you work in? You do your little magic. That's what your
Yes, yes,
background is for.
for
That's
sure,
what's
for sure.
up.
This
That's what's
is
up.
this the
Look, Kendra
lab for.
definitely said they had good lighting up in there. It's doing you right. It's doing
you know,
you
Oh yeah,
right.
for sure, for sure. Appreciate it.
I'm weak. So I guess we're gonna hop right into the questions. Um, so the first question is, how long have you been doing music for? How long have you been involved? I know you say you do a lot of things that involve music. So like, you can tell us how long you've been involved with music, just doing music yourself, producing, like all that, because you may have not started it all at the same time. So how long you been doing your thing?
Or I've been seriously doing music since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
Okay. Did music like inspire like the producing part? Like you started doing music first, and then what made you want to start doing producing? Where like producers not doing what you wanted? Was it like on it like you wanted it to be on your more of your time? Like I want to make music and produce my stuff when I want it done. Like what
Mm.
inspired the producing part?
Um, as far as I feel like it was something that was bound to happen anyway. I had always
Mm-hmm.
like been playing around with the beats. You know what I'm saying? I just never taken it seriously and whatnot. And really
Mm-hmm.
just one day I was in a situation where I kind of had to make a beat. It's a funny story. I had a client I was working with, and my studio equipment wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And before then, I had just like, you know what I'm saying, I had just played around with it. I ain't never really taken it serious. I ain't make a full beat or nothing like that. And I was like, look, I can't necessarily record you right now, but I'll make a beat for you. You know what I'm saying? And we can
Well,
roll
we
with
could
it
do
from there. And then you just cop the beat off of me. And so, you know what I'm saying, that pressure hit, I had to cook up that beat real quick. And that actually ended up being my first full beat. And I sold it to him right there on the spot. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Them sticky situations will definitely make you work for it. That's what's up.
Yeah, so pressure makes diamonds, baby.
There we go. Well, there we go. I'm weak. Kendra, I'm gonna let you do the next one.
Okay. What made you decide to pursue music? Like, what was that inspiration?
Being down bad, like for real. Because when I first hopped into the industry, I wanted to. I was just gonna play like the CEO role. I wanted to have a record label and really just cultivate artists. Because I had always had an ear for it. I had an ear for talent. I knew how to like really just develop artists and whatnot. And I had moved out on my own. You know what I'm saying? I had just dropped out of college in efforts to pursue that. And like I said, I ended up quitting the job, getting into another job that was not the move, and like I was in a real rocky place. You feel me? So I was just at one of my lowest points. Bread was like real funny. You know what I'm saying? About lost everything. I didn't, but you know what I'm saying? So I just the only thing I had was a pen and pad. You know what I'm saying? Ended up selling all my equipment, all of that. So I was in a position where I had to write, I had to express myself, and it kind of rolled in as there, like, or from there rather. Like it was calling at that point. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that. I like that. Like music now is just so different. Like I feel like a lot of people aren't doing it, and at the end of the day, is that's just completely between them and God, like and just them. But
for sure.
like a lot of music isn't like meaning anything anymore. It's not about expression. It's not about this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like some stuff, I can nod my head to, like, okay, that's what's up. But some stuff is just kind of like. And it's no shade. It's just kind of like it's how it's like it's not what it was. Like, and it's not it's supposed to stay the same. But like you said, like you use it to express yourself, to get yourself out of a certain situation. Like some
For
people
sure.
are seeing it, like they see like what's being shown on social media, and it's
Deshaun.
kind of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start writing, and I'm gonna be rich
Yeah.
tomorrow. Like, no, it don't work like that. So I just feel like it's just really
Oh,
not. Yeah, it takes so much more, especially now. Like people are getting known for the dumbest things now, so it's like it's definitely gonna take more than just waking up and saying I want to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
right.
kind of. So I feel like the way you started, just having an actual passion for it, like that's what's up, because it's actually gonna make you want to do. Like it's just more to it. Like it's just gonna push you more. So
Yeah, for sure,
that's
for
what's
sure.
up. It's crazy out here. Um, what has been one of your biggest obstacles dealing with music so far?
That's a good question. That's a real good question. Uh, I would say just trying to like, cause I'm a perfectionist. So I would say one of my biggest obstacles, like, my bad. I want to gather my thoughts because that's a question I want to make sure I answer carefully.
Yeah.
One of my biggest obstacles. I, I don't know. I honestly, I don't really be having like. I don't really feel like it. I don't. I just the way my mind works, like my perception. I don't really be looking at stuff to be like obstacles. Even if something was to
Yeah.
happen, don't go my way. I just look at it as like it's a part of the process. It's just another thing that I got to handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I would just say like, cause I'm a perfectionist. So one of my biggest obstacles is probably just me being in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You
it's
your
cool.
biggest
Like,
critic.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm my biggest
Mhm.
critic. Like,
Right.
everything got to be perfect before it even get out to the
Right.
public. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like
Facts. You do it right
everything.
the first time, you don't got to do it again. So
Yeah,
I
for sure.
definitely agree with that.
I'm probably my biggest obstacle. No
Right.
funny
There
shit.
we go.
Like,
That's the perfect answer. I love that. Okay, because I'm probably my biggest
Like
obstacle too.
that's it for me too.
Well, that's what I said. It's probably me too, for real. Like, if you really think about it. That was
Listen,
perfect. That was perfect. I need to sit down and have a sit down with myself. Real. Jeez.
I did earlier. All right. Let's see. The next question: who are your favorite artists?
my favorite artist, Joseph Isaiah. For sure.
Period.
I'm definitely my favorite artist. Like, not on no cocky shit, but like I just believe in myself so much. Like I'm my favorite artist. Jay-Z, Erykah Badu.
Yes.
It's a couple. Kendrick Lamar. Big Crit for sure. Future, Bob Marley. And then I'm real inspired by like old soul music. So like Marvin Gaye, James Brown. I love listening to their music.
Did you like Wale when he was making music consistently?
His earlier stuff for sure, like his earlier stuff, because he was really doing his thing when I was in like 7th, 8th grade. I was really rocking with that, and then when MMG was still tight, I was rocking with Wale.
Right.
For sure. Rick Ross. I'm glad you said that because that made me think of Rick Ross. Rick Ross is one of my favorite rappers. Like for real.
There you go. There you go. That's what's up. That's a nice lineup. Definitely Erykah Badu. There's not a lot of people that I would expect to say her name don't never say her name. So but yeah, I love Erykah Badu as well.
Yeah. Did I say Future? Because Future too.
I can't see nobody. I want to thank God. I'm weak. That's what's up though. And shout out to you naming yourself because I think a lot of artists forget to do that. Definitely.
Got to. That's my dog.
I'm weak. Do you remember your first song or rap you wrote?
Yes, I do. It was a feature on the song called. The song was called "Sundress Season," and I was the feature on the artist. That was the first. I remember it.
I'm weak. Sundress Season. Okay, ladies.
I remember ladies. Every word.
You said it was a feature. It was with a guy.
Yeah, it was one of my homies. Yeah, it was one of my homies, Matthew Cobble. He make music out in Concord. Yeah.
Okay. If you were to listen, or do you listen to a lot of your old music?
Yeah.
You new? Okay.
Would you say that your style changed a lot, or did it stay the same? Interesting.
It definitely expanded. I feel like I was always nice. I always had talent, but I'm a lot more polished now. It definitely expanded. You feel me? I'd be doing a lot of different things with my voice that I never would have done in the past.
Right.
I could always rap because I was always like, even before I was doing music, like I was the one freestyling in the parties and all of that. So I could always rap, you know what I'm saying? But now I experiment a lot more with my voice. So yeah, I would say my sound is definitely expanded for sure.
That's what's up. As long as you see him grow, that's good. That's good. That's funny. Sundress Season, honey.
Yeah, I still remember that verse. It was hard though.
I'm weak. That's funny. Isn't this technically Sundress Season? Technically, that's what we
I believe so.
I think so. Okay.
It's always Sundress Season, unless it's too cold.
Yeah, exactly. A little too cold.
All right. So he also came on here. He wanted to talk about a new project that he has out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the banner for it so you guys can take a look. I mean, not banner. I'm sorry.
That new shit.
So I got it up in the little corner too. There you go. So this is his EP. You go ahead and talk about it real quick. You can play a little previews for it. I'm not gonna do too much.
Word. So this EP is entitled "The Coldest." I entitled it that because it's just a reflection of, you know what I'm saying, my mentality and just who I am for real. Like I believe I'm the coldest for the simple fact of like not necessarily on the ego shit, but like just the way that I be put in a lot of high pressure situations, whether it be the situations life put me under or the pressure I put on myself to be great. And just no matter what pressure is on me, like I just keep it so cool. So I believe I'm the coldest. And if you listen to the project, it's just a reflection of that. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 songs, 2 features. Shout out to Trap 4 Times and Abe with the Crown.
Oh, that's right.
What's up?
Had a shout out.
For sure.
All right. So, you can tell me what song you want us to play a little sample of so the viewers can hear.
I love all of them. Y'all pick just based off the names. I got 5. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 tracks. You got The Coldest, First Place featuring Trap 4 Times, Never Been Average featuring Abe with the Crown, Up the Price, and Freeze, produced by I Do A1. That's the only track on the project I didn't produce. So I mean, just based off the names, I would like.
When you get in the car,
it don't matter
when you pull your album up. Which one you click first when you get in the car and pull your album up? You click the first one.
Shuffle.
Oh, you hit shuffle.
Never been average. Got a star beside it, so you know them the ones that get
Put a
played.
star.
All right, let's do it. Shout out A with the crown. Shout out my pops too. He on here.
Okay. Is it
Energy, cause my flavor is different. You see how I'm dripping. I'm whipping dope up in the kitchen. I keep it down with what they kicking. They don't be spitting what they live, or they ain't moving with precision. So I
I
ain't
ain't really trying to listen.
go back to the goal. It ain't even close. The jump I did the most, and I ain't even trying to boast. But sometimes you gotta let them know. I do. What type of cloth did you cut? One of them lames, I am not one. I can't find a weakness, don't got one. And I don't have no things I don't want. Cause Joseph ain't never been average, exclusive my favorite, so you cannot have it. I know I'm a king, I'm all about green. And I need to find some things, cause Joseph ain't never been average, exclusive my fabric, so you cannot have it. I know I'm a king, I'm all about green. And I need to find some things.
Came through knocking all that new shit. The same niggas looking all bad. The same niggas I don't went to school with. The same niggas going outside. Niggas.
that?
Hey, tell her get better with the aim. One more push, I might lose it. That'll be a goddamn shame. That be head Southside nigga with a shark. Fight like a dog and he bark. Heart like a lion, a tiger, a fire to start. You should come to the zoo after dark. You should front like you know the guys. Like you put up.
Okay.
You might say y'all definitely was riding the beat. Okay.
Like Shaq and Kobe.
I
For real.
like that. I like that though. It seems like y'all work good. Y'all have more songs together?
Yes, man.
Okay. You can tell y'all vibe well. Y'all definitely vibe well. I need to go get that. I'm slacking. Definitely slacking. I'm over here trying to type it in into Apple Music. Like,
Right, it's downloaded onto my phone. My laptop, I just have to sign in. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, just make sure whenever y'all run it the first
hear all
time.
that.
If y'all can do me a favor, just make sure whenever y'all run it that first time that you listen to it in order. I was real big on sequencing with it. So, you know what I'm saying? At least the first time when you listen to it, just bump it in order.
Go in order. Okay.
Let's go ahead and play it. One more preview of the coldest then.
That's why I'm the cold. I get put under pressure now. That's why I'm the cold. Watch how I run under beds every week. Stacking this paper is necessary. I'm in my lane, all by myself. My hustle is legendary. That's why them haters be talking behind me, but when I'm in person, you stay from. I see through that thing you been from. I just be in my mode, focused on playing my role. I just speak with my soul. I just speak with my soul. That's why all the real kings are pretty women love they do. I'm the greatest, it ain't up for debate. I'm the only one above they do. I heard they was sleeping on me. I ain't even know. I'm letting no boss moves. Stay focused. I can vote under pressure now. That's why I'm the coldest. I can vote under pressure now. That's why I'm the coldest. Word to my mama, I'm fly like an eagle. Straight out of heaven, I don't feel no evil. Feeling like 50, bulletproof. Ballin' like Jordan in 92. I'm trippin' this flavor, taste it. I ain't like it, they taste it. My life is a movie and I keep it groovy. My game's exclusive, so I don't be groovy. But I give a good if shit accurate. I'm been in the back, right? Fell asleep in the truck last night. I've been working too hard, trying to raise the price. I don't argue the ticket, just pay the price. You know I got what you need, but it's gonna come with a fee. Working for free. I ain't even sleeping though. Sleeping, I ain't even.
Hey, I'm fucking with this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yes,
You
sir.
said I get caught under pressure. That's why I'm the coldest.
You said what?
What did you say? You get caught under pressure?
I said I can't fold under pressure.
You can't fold under pressure. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like caption coming on. I gotta put that in my caption list. I'm gonna tag you. I got a whole caption list when I post pictures. I'm sorry. I gotta be ready. And I'm gonna put that in there.
Okay. You got some fire.
Yeah, it's giving me very much no skip button. It's giving me very much.
Yeah,
good. That's what's up.
For sure.
That's what's up.
And I like the feel. Like I can't explain it, but I more to those type of artists versus like not even to put you in a category, but Like,
Mm.
like don't get me wrong, I love me some Migo and Future, but I also love me some Wale,
Mm.
um, Brent Fayez, like just that whole like what is it? I can't even think of the term.
I don't
Oh, I
know.
can't.
Other than saying like it's a vibe, like it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to really put it under. But that song, I can literally like. I like all types of music, but I personally like songs you can play anywhere. Like a song you want to like you in a
Yeah,
car with
that's
some
what I'm trying to
girls, you
say.
going
Like,
somewhere. Yeah, I can see myself at the bar
yeah,
having my drink. I can see myself smoking my hookah. Like just that specific song,
yeah.
even the last
Thank
one,
you.
but
I
that one.
can't think of what it's
I
called.
can imagine myself in different scenes listening to it. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's a definitely, or even just in the club, like you can definitely see people just hot bobbing their heads. Like
Oh,
you know
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just the vibe. Like no matter where you turn on it, like you gonna vibe out. So yeah, I'm
Mhm.
feeling that one. So I'm ready to hear the rest of the album.
For
Definitely,
sure. I'm glad you're rocking with it. That's
definitely.
my goal. I always look to create an experience, especially when it comes to
Mhm.
putting together projects. Like I'm real big on that, just due to the artist that I was inspired by. Like if I put together
Right.
a project, it has to be an experience. You know what I'm saying? Something you can really
Mhm.
vibe with anywhere. So I
That's what's
appreciate
up.
that.
That's what's
That's
up.
what I was trying to say. That's why I was like, I'm not trying to put you in a category, but it's like certain music that I genuinely like personally connect to. It be on some like I could be smoking my hookah,
Mhm.
or
Look,
looking
exactly.
cute, but still look
Right.
cool. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
getting dressed, whatever. Like just throw it on real quick. Vibe out. Put it on
Yeah, that's what's
repeat if you need to.
all
That's
right.
what's
So let's get into these questions about your EP.
Smoke.
So, how did you come up with the coldest? Like, as far as the name and just the vibe of the album.
Mm. It was just time for it. Like I've been referring to myself as the coldest in like my older work for like years. You feel me? Even when I first hopped on the mic, like I got a song on SoundCloud. I think it's on private now because it ain't as polished, but called the coldest. You feel me? So it was just
Mhm.
time to put it in that body of work. And like I said before, you feel me? It's really just a reflection of my mentality. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in high pressure situations, whether it be what life put on me, whether I put on myself, because I put a lot of pressure on myself to be great.
Mhm.
But I feel like no matter what's going on, like I keep it cool. You feel me? So that's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
And I feel like all five of those songs fit into that vibe.
Right. Okay. So following that, what was your creative approach with each song listed? Like, did you know that you wanted the whole song? Because like both of those songs, like I said, fit into that category we just described.
Mm-hmm.
So was that your goal for them? Like, okay, like you said, you did say you wanted to create an experience. So I definitely do. I heard that. Was it one of those things where you was like, I just wanted to be a vibe the whole way through? Was it one of those things they just so all of them just happened to be in that category? Like, did you already have a theme for the project? Like,
Yeah,
what
so
was that
like I
like?
had a when I heard the I had the theme, you feel me? I had the coldest, the title. And when
Right.
I recorded the first track, I believe the first track was one of the first ones that I did. And I was like, yeah, that's on there for sure, for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
I had about 10 to 15 songs, you feel me, just in the
Okay.
pot. And I really listened to it, adamantly listened to them,
Mm-hmm.
listened through them. It was like, what's really gonna fit and what can I put, you know what I'm saying, in order as well to create an experience.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of as they flowed, like some of them I decided a little bit later on in the process as it got closer to the date that I had scheduled for myself, like, all right, yeah, that's gonna go in there. Like I knew I wanted to be anywhere from 5 to 7 songs. But then some of them, like I think Never Been Average, I had Never Been Average sitting for a while. And
Mm-hmm.
then once I got the feature on there, once I got Abe on there, I was like, yep, it's going on the
This is
project.
it.
I wasn't even gonna drop Never Been Average at first. That was just gonna be something I was gonna ride to for a minute.
Right.
And then I just had that second verse sitting, and then I got Abe on there. I was like, yeah, that's going on there. So it just kind
Mm-hmm.
of, and then Freeze was kind of the same way. Like I recorded it with the producer. Um, I do A1, and literally like soon as that was one of the ones where like it didn't take me long. As soon as it came off, I was like, yeah, that's going up there.
That's it. Oh wait.
It
So
just kind of
do you get
came together.
assistance on it? Like, do you listen by yourself and decide, or do you have like your friends or just people that you trust with your music, like sit there and tell you like, bro, you feeling this or not? Like, which one?
I'm pretty confident in my work.
Mm-hmm.
I got people that I show my music, like, but I'll
Yeah.
send them the individual song. When it comes to like putting together a project, I really just be sitting on it on my sitting with it by myself because it's a real
Yeah.
like it's I feel like it's a real intuitive project
Mm-hmm.
process. Excuse me. So
Right.
like when I be putting together projects, I feel like the project is already made. I just kind of gotta.
Right.
So I really, for the most part, I be by myself when I be structuring the project. But whenever I first make it, I got people that I send it to, like my DJ Luck. You feel me? I send it to him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna vibe with it. 9 times out of 10, I know he gonna fuck with it. But
right.
Yeah, I usually sit with myself for a little bit because it's a real intuitive process. So I put it together on my own for the most part.
Listen, that's that cancer, okay?
Yeah,
Look, it's
sure.
personal, honey. It's personal.
Cancer.
That's what's up, though. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Oh, I know that gotta be to go from 10 to 15 songs to 5. Like that's why I'm over here. Like, do you be having help? Because I know I'll just be sitting there like, oh my god. Because I like what I said in this song, and I like the way I said it in
Yeah.
that song. But that's what's up, though. Hey, you can do it on your own. Do it on your own. Like too many opinions that have your mind. Just like, okay,
And I'm like a low key control freak, so I don't be wanting to bring too
well, at
many
least
because I
you
know
know. At least you
like
can.
I know if I bring somebody else in there, I'm 9 times out of 10 be like, I appreciate your opinion, but I'm still
right.
I'm still gonna do what I want to do.
So,
I'm still gonna go with track 2.
Right, I'm gonna do what I'm doing.
Right, so I'm like, man, let me just do it myself.
I'm a control freak.
I feel you.
That's funny.
I feel like this is kinda of the same question we kind of asked. So you feel like you kind of answered, we can go to the next one. But
no, it's separate because y'all didn't really ask me about writing. I don't mind answering.
Oh yeah, that's true. Songs, okay.
But hold on, before you answer that question, so I want you to put us in the room with you without us being in the room with you. Okay. So, like, what are you doing? Like, are you a smoker? Do you drink? Are you listening to music that you've already made? Is the beat running? Like, put us in a room with you right now. Like, describe.
Honestly, I can't even really smoke when I do music like that because I probably won't finish nothing. Like when I smoke, for some reason, bro, whenever I smoke and do music, like I'll start making the beat or I'll start doing a song, be like, oh, I could be doing this too, and then I
your mind start going crazy.
4 hours done went by, I ain't got shit done, so I can't really smoke like that. But I will drink a little bit. I will drink a little bit. Like if you listen to the first song all the way through. I was talking about how I had Henny in my cup. So when I was sometimes I sip on a little something. But a lot of times I feel like I make my best work when I'm sober. All these tracks I was sober for. But yeah, I'm always by myself. I really don't be like I'm not one of the people that have a whole lot of niggas with me in the studio, nothing like that. So yeah, I'm usually vibing by myself. I record myself, so sometimes I freestyle, sometimes I write.
I feel like our last artist said the same thing. She said that she doesn't like R&B Key. Shout out to you, girl. She said the same thing. Like, she was like she don't like a crowd. She was like, I just want it to be me and just me. Like if somebody somebody else is in the studio, like I'll just come back later. Like I want to be by myself. So I can see that. Yeah, like it's kind of like I'm just trying to lay this track and I'm trying to dip. Like that's it. That's all.
If anything, I'm cool with a female friend being in the lab with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that type of
vibe.
Yeah, a whole bunch of niggas though, I'm cool on it.
Look, some inspiration.
For sure.
Like, okay. So when you're writing a song, what do you think about first? Do you think about like the theme of it? Like, is it going to be about like a romance or are you trying to say like is it going to be a romance song?
Well, for the record, on this EP, I freestyle everything but the second song. So but whenever I do write, I typically come up with the hook first, and that really just sets the stage for it. Because after I make the beat, I'll hear the hook in my head, and I'll write down the hook, and then everything kind of flows from there. Like I said, I don't really force too much, so I don't really think like, okay, I'm gonna take this angle, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Like I hear the beat, I think of a melody, then the hook will come together. After the hook comes together, that's like the preface for the song, and then we keep it rolling from there.
Because I always thought like if I was as a writer or a rapper, like do you be like, no, I'm about to make the song about this girl, or do you know what I'm saying, or do you be like, oh, I'm about to talk about some shit I done been through, you know what I'm saying? So I always approaches when it comes to writing it.
Yeah,
I don't know what I would do.
I feel like when it comes to like the content, like what I'm gonna write about, as soon as I hear the beat, I feel like the beat tell me what to do. And I
that's what I was saying. The beat probably gonna control all of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's true.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now that you said that you freestyle on all of them, but the second one, definitely gotta run that. Definitely gotta run that. That's what's up though. I don't see how people freestyle. This is crazy.
Okay, I be still trying to find the word to rhyme to
I
that
tell you.
word.
Just start saying anything. Just start saying anything. Like literally. Oh
Yeah,
god.
I've
No.
been freestyling for years though, so
Yeah.
it kind of come natural. I really just be saying, and I already like to talk. You feel me? So I really just be saying what's on my mind.
That's what's up. Yeah, nah. I salute you. Definitely salute you for that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Was that the last question? I think that was the last
One
question.
more.
Unless I'm gonna say maybe I can't see it.
What projects can we expect from you in the future?
For sure. So we're gonna be pushing the coders for a little minute because, like I said, it's a body of work. Like I ain't even got visual with it yet. We still got visuals to portray to y'all, and it's still, you know what I'm saying. We gonna work on that for a minute. I got a lot going on with that because, like I said, it's also gonna coincide with my fashion as well. So my summer line is entitled the Coldest Collection. So it'll kind of play into that, and we got some things going on with that. So
like
as
some
far as,
visuals.
yeah,
Okay.
So
I love visuals. I love visuals.
for sure. For sure. But as far as future work, there will be a deluxe, so that's gonna be real smooth.
Okay.
The deluxe project is gonna be very smooth. So that's really almost, like I said, I got a couple projects, future projects lined up, but the only ones I'm gonna really speak on is the Coldest Deluxe.
What I'm saying is that we're gonna stick to that. We're gonna stick to that. That's what's up though. That's what's up. Okay, let's see. So he assisting us with the next two topics.
Oh, yes. So the last two topics that we have are, sorry, I'm scrolling. Okay, so where my battery's at? It's so much you gotta click on. Sorry. Will there be a white chick?
That's tough.
Have they had a preview or anything?
They were
No, but
talking about it at
it's
some
just
point.
like a lot of talk.
Oh, okay.
Are they gonna keep the same actors though? Because if the Wayans brothers ain't playing,
Yeah, I was gonna say they'll keep the same
I
actors.
feel like they are.
They need to, because it won't be the same. I hate when they do that. Like when they get you used to something and then they just
I can't think of nobody that could play that role like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everybody, I know Terry Crews. I feel like everybody on there is still alive. Did you know that the white chicks were based off of Paris Hilton and her sister?
I think I heard that. I think I heard that a couple of years
Makes sense
ago.
though.
But they were actually friends, and I didn't know that he had like a friendship with them. So that's how we came upon because of their friendship with them.
That's tough.
I feel like I've heard that, but I feel like it was one of those things that just kind of like went over my head and I kept going. So when you said it, it kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I hate when people call me Paris Hilton. I cannot stand that. If y'all watch this video later, don't ever call me that. Don't ever call me that in your life. What? Don't ever call me that. Oh my god, I hate
So I have like a little clip that's going to confirm whether or not they're going to be having another one. And if they do, I'm hyped. Because I feel like those older movies need to come back out again. Because those movies, I feel like I watch the most. Like Love Jones. I would love for another one of those with the same actors. I don't feel like nobody passed away that I can remember.
I feel like once they change the actors, it's just not the same thing. It's not the vibe. Like, and then some people just aren't gonna go watch the movie just because you changed the actresses.
Y'all feel like they can still play that role though? Like, you feel me? Like, do they still look young enough to play that role?
Well, it could be something how like they did with the Best Man
like advanced
Holiday. Yeah, it could just be like an advanced version.
I love Best Man.
Even if it's not Love Jones, like just anything from back in the day, like even if it was like The Wood, like that'll be some dope stuff. Just
yeah.
That's right. Have y'all seen Fast and Furious?
I have not.
No, have you?
No, I haven't been really hearing a lot. I mean, I haven't been hearing bad things about it. I just heard it wasn't like all that.
You already seen it?
I haven't seen it. I'm probably gonna see it just because it's like, why not? I mean, some movie.
I'm just thinking. Like, I just be thinking like, what else could they add to? Like, it's number 9, bro. Like, what else can they add to it? Like, what else can they
I
do?
thought they were gonna stop it where they had it. Like,
yeah, I thought they were gonna end it when what you call it passed away. Honestly,
yeah, that's not.
All right, so here's a quick clip.
Together, Have there been any updates? What are the chances of us getting a new sequel? Terry's lying, but I ain't gonna say that to him because he's too buff and I don't want to get beat up. But we're working toward it. But I won't say it's happening yet. I'll let you guys know when it happens. But we're moving slowly toward it. All right, thank you, Virtue.
Well, there's our answers.
That means it's gonna be another 5 years.
Right. Y'all are moving towards it, which means y'all gonna do it on y'all time. Y'all don't care about the people. Well, y'all don't care about us doing that.
Hopefully, it does happen because stuff like that I'll be looking forward to. So
yeah, and I hate when they do like little teasers like that because then you just sitting and waiting. But hopefully, we just forget about it and they just pop up next year with it.
Right, with it.
Well, I love when that happens. When I just forget, I'm like, oh yeah, that was supposed to coming out. Boom. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Thanks.
We shall see. What I know you have brought up Carly Rae and Lamar. I have no idea what happened to them.
Yes.
No.
Lamar Odom dating. We need answers, people.
Well, look, I'm not the only lost one. I'm over here like, what happened?
If they are, kudos to Lamar because he came a long way.
But these photos, though.
Yeah. They stepping.
So it was like
it looked happy, but it's a
video of her saying, like, I'm dating, but I'm single. And then he goes to say he's dating, but he's single. I'm like, y'all just.
So basically, they just say what everybody else be saying. That's my nigga, but that's not my nigga. Well, that's what it sounds like. Like, you better not look at him. But dang. It's like I would. The industry is so like you can't do nothing. Like you can't move.
It is so small.
Yes, like
and it's like everybody you do like dating everybody. Carly Rae didn't have some significant others. Okay.
I'm weak. Wait, Lori Harvey. Okay. Are her and Michael B. Jordan still dating?
Huh?
Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan are still going, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I need her to treat my man's right because we don't want the problem. We said that when they first started dating. Like, girl, just get in there and stay in there, please.
Okay, that's where she needs to be at. Don't go to nobody else.
Yeah, just sit on there. I'm weak. So I think that was I want to say that was all of our topics. I think so. Just like we have Joseph on here today. If you are, like I said earlier, you have a clothing brand, you're an artist, you just want to tap in, just DM us, and I'll just play a quick clip.
Good. I thought I did something.
Oh, wait, no, just do it real quick. So yeah, just hit us up. Let's chop it up. Let's see what you're working with, and we'll just kind of go from there. Joseph, we want to say thank you for chopping it up with us on this Wednesday night. I definitely look forward to downloading that album and rocking out. I'm actually I gotta go to 2 places tonight, so I'm about to play that right now in the car, and I'll let you know ASAP, like what it is. Well, yeah, what I've heard so far is dope, and I promise to play it in order like you asked. So. Thank you for rocking out with us. Let everybody know your Instagram name and everything again. And where you at? Oh, there you go. Let everybody know your Instagram name again. Hi.
Am I back?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My bad. Somebody called me.
It's okay.
If you like to tap in with me, on IG at CEO.Joseph. You can also check out my website as well, God Flows ENT, to get a broader range of the things that I do, all that smooth stuff. Make sure you tap in with the collective status as well. Y'all real dope. I appreciate
you. Thank you. And I'll show this little cute little video before we exit. Hold on. Shout out to Kendra for the graphics.
Thank you.
I'm weak. But yeah, it was fun rocking out with y'all. You will catch us. I know that we're skipping. We'll post the next time because we're getting our schedule together because we have a new thing coming in the work that y'all will see soon as well. So we're having to arrange our Wednesdays, but we definitely gonna make it happen for y'all. But thanks everybody for tapping in. Joseph, thank you again for tapping in. And we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. So thank you for tuning into the Collective Status. I'm that Speak Now chick.
I'm K. Alexandria, aka
Um,
Extra.
Yeah, but you
Y'all be
in.
fine.